Namaskar. Welcome to today's Power Yoga practice. Focus your attention on enjoying this deep, satisfying yoga experience. As you go along, you can challenge yourself with the full postures, or then you can modify them as Tanya will be demonstrating. We'll perform 3 sequences today in a steady flow. You can do 1, 2, or all 3 of them as you wish. Sequence 1 emphasizes leg strength. Sequence 2 is for arm and upper body strength, and sequence 3 provides a full body workout. When I'm not giving specific instructions on the breath, let the breath flow naturally. Let's begin. Now with a long exhaling breath, you're going to draw your hands to the chest in pranam position. Pause here and check your posture. Keep your chin drawn in towards the chest. Keep that chest lifted. Keep the shoulders pressed back and down. Keep your abdominal muscles gently drawn in and lengthen that tailbone downwards and keep it tucked under. Rotate your thighs inwards and have both the feet firmly planted on the floor. Also sense and feel that you're very even and balanced on both the left and right halves of the body. From here, moving into Natarajasana, you're going to catch the left ankle and raise the right arm up, and then slowly descend the torso down as you raise the left leg up behind. Fix your gaze at some point ahead and hold yourself in balance here. So building lots of strength in the right leg, the weight-bearing leg, and flexibility in the left leg, also in the back and in the spine. And then slowly bringing the leg forward, clasping our hands under the left knee, and we draw that thigh strongly into the chest and stand tall. So this is a wonderful movement for your hip flexor. Catch your left knee and draw the leg out to the side. Another good movement for the hip joint, and we're trying to keep that thigh parallel to the floor. From here, take the foot behind, catch the toes, and draw them in to touch the left hip, deepening the arch in the foot as you do this. Steady here, and then you're going to raise that right arm up. Spread the fingers wide, stretch the arm up, but press that shoulder strongly down. Also keep the lower back flattened, and keep the left thigh muscles lengthening down towards the floor. From here, you're going to swing the leg forward and you're going to catch the leg with both hands. If you can, reach and catch the big toe, stretch the leg out fully and stand steady. So check to see that the knee is firm, the foot is flexed, and your torso shouldn't be pulling forward. Keep it erect and hold. Breathe evenly and breathe through the nostrils, keeping the mouth closed. A nice deep inhale and a long exhale. From here, moving into a lunge. You're going to bend the left knee and swing the legs back, hands on the floor. So check to see if you want to place a support under the hands, then you're going to use 2 blocks under the hands. Steady up here, keep the back heel raised up, the back knee firm, and then check the positioning of the right leg. So the upper and lower right leg should form a 90-degree angle, and checking to see that the knee should never go beyond. It shouldn't come forward of the heel or the ankle. At that point, you begin straining the knee. Once you're steady here, you can choose to keep your hands down on the blocks or then rise up, keeping the arms parallel, and then slowly turn the head and look up and hold your breath. A nice inhale, a deep exhale, and then straighten the head and slowly join the palms and descend down. So once again, if you're not stable here, you're going to bring one hand down on the block, keep one arm extended forward, and ideally we want the right side of the chest fully down on the thigh. Keep the back leg stretched. Another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now don't let the legs move at all. As you take the arms behind, interlock your fingers and draw the arms back. So in this position, both your arms and your back leg are stretching back. And to balance the stretch out, you're going to reach forward with the chest and the sternum with greater force. Another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Then with the next inhale, straightening the knee, we rise up. Exhaling, we turn to the left and get the feet a little closer, angle out the feet and descend into a standing squat. See that the knees are pushed out, pointing to the center of the feet, and now we rise up on our toes. Keep the hips dropped down low, keep the arms pushed back and hold steady, gentle, rhythmic, continuous breathing. And slowly descending down, hands to the chest. Ease down all the way, feet closer. And with the inhaling breath, you're going to lengthen the spine up. And exhale, you're going to stretch and pull that tailbone downwards. With the next inhale, lift the chest a little more. Exhaling, we're pushing the inner legs out with the elbows. And from here, descending down further. So you can place your elbows either on a bolster or on some blocks. And if you can, reach them to the floor, cup your face in your hands, and let the body open out here. Wonderful movement for the pelvis. Wonderful opening for the pelvis. Keep stretching the knees wide apart. Keep relaxing the back downwards. And then progressing deeper as we extend the arms and we sink the forehead onto our support or all the way down onto the floor. And then stay here for another long breath. Inhale and exhale. Raise the head, walk the hands back and into Malasana, feet closer, and take the arms behind, catching the left wrist with the right hand, and then continue to sink the forehead down once again. So focus on the lower back. Feel a deep extension and a stretch in the vertebrae of the lower back. Feel a deep relief in the lower back. Hold. And then with the next inhaling breath, we rise up. Hands on the floor. You're going to shift the left foot to the left and settle the left hip on the left heel. Stretch the right leg out in line with the hip. Steady up here. Then inhale the arms to the side and reach to the right, catching either the leg or the toes. And continue to lower the left arm to the right side as fully as you can in the final position. Check to see the chest remains lifted. Another breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms to the side and then to the floor. Exhaling, rise up, turn and face forward. Get the hands behind and lengthen the back leg a little more. Steady up here. Hands in pranam position, fingers pointing down. Now you're going to rotate the wrists, fingers point up, and slide the hands between the shoulder blades. Press the palms together and push the elbows back. Now with an inhaling breath, lengthen up, feel the ribs expand and arch back. And with a long exhale, stretch and flatten the upper body down onto the leg as fully as you can. And if you're not comfortable here, you can place your hands on two blocks, raising them up lengthwise on either side of the foot, and stay here. Don't let the elbows drop forward, keep them pressed back. Another breath, inhale and exhale. Steady on those legs, inhale, stretch, and rise up again. Exhaling, we twist to the left. And you're going to bring your hands down, clasp your hands behind, turn your hips to face the right leg. You're going to angle the right toes inward slightly, a little less than 90 degrees. Lengthen the arms down. On the inhale, lift the chest up. Exhaling, we bend the right knee forward and a little bit out to the right, out of the way as we lower the head down to the foot or towards the foot, and also reach the arms up towards the head. Hold here. So a wonderful stretch for the legs, for the glutes, for the hips, and for the upper body, arms as well. On the next inhale, push down with the foot and rise up. Exhaling, you're going to increase the gap between the legs and angle the right foot and leg out 90 degrees now. Inhaling, bring your arms out to the side, and exhaling, sink the hips straight down into Virabhadrasana 2. Turn your head and gaze at the right arm and check to see that your body is not swaying to the right side. Keep the torso perpendicular to the floor. Both the legs should be working strongly. And then a quick glance at your right knee, knees pointing to the center of the foot. On the next inhale, we straighten the knee, and exhaling, we twist and face forward. Settle the back foot for comfort. Inhale, lengthen up again. Exhale, continue to twist and bring the left hand down on a block or the fingertips down, or if you can, flatten the palm down on the outside of the right foot. Continue twisting and look up at the raised right arm and extend that arm upwards and see that the right side of the chest is not constricted. Keep it nice and lifted. Keep the legs firm. Breathe. And now, with the next inhale, press down on the foot and untwist and rise up. Arms to the side, and exhaling, you're going to bend the right knee and lower the right hand behind the foot, either on a block or the fingertips on the floor. Lengthen the back leg even now. If you wish to further, don't overbend the right knee. Keep the arms in one line. Pull the head back, and you're going to gaze up at that raised arm. So we don't want the head to interfere in this line between the arms and the chest. And watch your back leg also. And be attentive that even though you're dropping down to the right side, no dropping dead weight on the right. Keep the back leg as active as you can. Another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, press down with the foot and rise up. And exhaling into Parsva Konasana again. Bend the knee and flatten the palm on the inside of the foot now on a block or on the floor. Continue to lower the left arm over the ear. Stretch that arm out and have a feeling that the left side of your body is in a straight, slanting, extended line. From the left fingertips to the outer edge of the left foot. And you're also going to try and flatten down a little more firmly with the outer edge of your left foot. Another breath here, inhale. And now slowly to ease out, bring the left hand to the floor, hands on either side of the foot and pull back into Parvatasana. You're going to spread the fingers wide and stretch your heels towards the floor, but keep the body in an inverted V position. So checking to see we're placing equal weight on the arms and the legs, and we're also balanced on the left and right halves, and allow the limbs to gently stretch, open out further, and then progressing from here into the deeper version of Parvatasana. We're going to relax the lower back, exaggerate the lumbar curve, and begin to sink the head down below the level of the arms, and feel your biceps and your triceps strongly contracting towards each other to support this movement. So then in the final position, there's no strain on the head or the neck. And now the body is forming a long arch from the fingertips to the hips behind, and we keep pressing that lower back in. Don't let the legs go limp, keep the knees firm, and keep those feet grounding. Another breath here, inhale and exhale. And now slowly rise up on your toes. You're going to bend the knees gently and you're going to step or jump the feet forward between the hands. And then straightening the knees, circling the arms up from the side. Draw your hands to the chest in prayer position with a feeling like you're drawing the energy to the heart center. Now we repeat the sequence on the right side. You're going to catch your right ankle and raise the left arm up, stretching the arm up, pressing the shoulder down, and slowly lower down into the posture. Gaze at some point straight ahead and observe and see. When you keep your physical eyes steady, the body also remains steady. So building a sense of balance, and balancing postures build nervous stability. And now from here slowly bend the knee, clasp the hands under the knee and draw the right thigh into the chest. You're going to steady up here and then challenge yourself to do one more thing. Shambhavi Mudra. So you're going to try and gaze at the eyebrow center, fix your vision here and hold. And then slowly relax the gaze, catch the right knee, stretch that leg out to the side and then slowly take it behind. Catch the toes with both hands, deepen that arch, pull the toes in. And now when you're steady here, you're going to do the chin lock, Jalandhar Bandh. So bringing the chin right into the chest and draw your mental attention to your thyroid and your parathyroid glands at the base of the throat. So these two important endocrinal glands getting wonderfully nourished and stimulated with this firm chin lock. Stay here. And now try and draw your attention deeper inside and seek out your Vishuddhi chakra. Deeper within in the pranic body, in the same region behind the throat, hold steady. And then slowly stretching the right leg out in front, catch the leg or catch the toe, stretch the leg out and focus on the alignment of the leg bones. So your long thigh bone, the femur, the kneecap, the patella, and the thicker of the lower two leg bones, the tibia, all in one line. Leg taut and body steady. Breathe. And now slowly bending the knee, we swing the leg back into a lunge. And remember once again, if you need to use the blocks, you're using them here. Steady up the back leg and then rise up. Slowly turn the head, look up. Stay here for a breath. Inhale. Feel the breath rise up the spine, all the way to the neck. Exhale. Feel the breath slide down the spine. Join the palms, straighten the head, and then begin to lower down, trying to get the left side of the chest fully down on the thigh. Arms stretching forward, back leg taut, and once again inhale, follow the breath, rising up from the lower vertebrae, all the way up the spine into the vertebrae of the neck. And with an exhaling breath, trace your breath down from the neck all the way to the tailbone. Now don't let the legs move at all. As you take the arms behind, interlock the fingers and stretch and pull the arms back. And once again, following the breath in the region of the spine, but you're going to try and sink your attention deeper inside, tracing out your chakras, and feel the inhaling breath rising up from Muladhara chakra, the perineum center, all the way up into the throat, Vishuddhi chakra, the throat center. And exhaling, let the breath slide down from the throat all the way back to the perineum center. Now on the next inhale, straightening the knee, and we take the arms up. Exhaling, we turn to the right, palms together. You're going to lessen the gap between the feet, angle out the feet, and we descend down into a half standing squat. Knees pushed out, and then rise up on your toes. Hold steady, breathing evenly. And if you find you're steady here, again you're going to challenge yourself to do another thing. Nasikagra drishti, gazing at your nose tip. And then slowly relax the eyes and sink down all the way, getting the feet a little closer. And inhale, stretching up. Exhale, widening the legs. And from here, feet even closer as we descend down. Remember, you can use a support here or then elbows on the floor. Cup your face in your hands and focus on a deep release in the back muscles. So the more you relax the back, the more it's going to relax towards the floor. Going deeper in the stretch as you extend the arms out and sink the forehead down. Once again, awareness on relaxed back muscles and deep inhales, long exhales. And slowly walk the hands back and into Malasana, taking the arms behind, and this time we catch the right wrist with the left hand and once again sink towards the floor. And again focus on deep release in the back, in the spine. And if the back is rounding up, try and sense this and ease it, relax it further. And then slowly on the next inhale, we rise up. Hands on the floor, you shift the right foot to the right and settle the right hip. On the heel, stretch the left leg out. In line with the hip, steady up here. Inhale the arms to the side and we reach down to the left. And hold the posture. Awareness on how you're squeezing the left lung and stretching the right lung. So putting the load of both the lungs onto one, even for a short while, greatly strengthens and increases the capacity of the lungs. On the next inhale, we rise up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, and then straighten up, and you're going to turn forward, hands on the hips. You're going to lengthen the back leg and settle the legs, feel comfortable and steady. Now we take the hands behind, hands in prayer, we rotate the wrists and slide the hands up. Between the shoulder blades, fix the hands in place, and on the inhale, lengthen up and arch back. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, we stretch and lower down on the left leg with awareness on the steadiness of the legs. So in this posture, the legs and the arms are working strongly, and once again, we need to try and relax the back. So the more we release, the more we relax, the deeper we can bend down. Hold for another breath. A nice deep inhaling breath through the nostrils and a nice long exhale. With the next inhale, push down with the foot and rise up. Exhaling, we turn to the right. Lower the hands, clasp the hands together and turn and face the left leg. Angle the left toes slightly less than 90 degrees. See that the hips are facing the leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, we bend the knee forward and to the left and down into Sirshanguστha Yogasana, head to toe pose. Pull the arms up towards the head and feel a strong rush of blood to the head, to the brain.
So nourishing the two important endocrinal glands here, the pineal and the pituitary glands, getting well nourished with an extra dose of oxygen-rich blood. Inhaling, pressing on the foot, we rise up.
Exhaling, arms to the side, increase the gap between the legs, and you're going to angle the left foot and leg out 90 degrees. Inhale, once again gather up length. Exhale, we drop the pelvis straight to the floor as we bend the knee, and we're into Proud Warrior 2. Turn your head and look at the left arm, and check for balance again. Try and feel like both the legs are working equally strongly, and then have a feeling that your arms are extending out endlessly. Try and feel that the arms begin not at the shoulders, but somewhere deep inside, in the region of the chest, the heart. And then inhale, slowly straighten the knee. Exhaling, you're going to twist and face forward. Turn the back leg for comfort. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, continue to twist. And bring the right hand on a block or on the floor. And turn and look up at the raised left arm. Now follow this twist and see how we've twisted the whole torso from the tailbone upwards. The middle and upper back are also twisted. Your shoulder, your neck and head all twisted. Have a good view of the left arm. Keep the legs strong. Another breath here. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, untwist and rise up with your arms to the side. And exhaling, lengthen the back leg and bend the left knee and lower the fingertips behind the foot. Arms in one line. Pull the head back and gaze up at the right arm. Now here, feeling an expansion in the chest, and taking our awareness inwards, visualizing the heart between the lungs, and then drawing the attention deeper inside into the heart center, the center for love and compassion. And with the next inhale, we straighten the knee, circle the arm from below, and rise up. Exhale, we sink down again into Parsvakonasana, flattening the palm on the inside of the foot, stretching the right arm out. Now squeezing the left side of your body, and visualize yourself squeezing the abdomen on the left, stretching the right side of the torso, and feel a deep stretch in the liver on the right. Hold for another breath. Inhale and exhale. Then bring the hands to the floor and pull back into Parvatasana. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs, sink into the deeper version, the downward facing dog, with a feeling that we're returning back to a place of neutral, easing out any imbalance that might have been caused, and hold for another breath. And then slowly rise up on your toes, get the knees on the floor, and press back into child's pose. Balasana, Shashankasana, and relax here. So this is the end of sequence 1.